Day 2 of talking about open prep and ways to get prepared for our 3 weeks of the open. Today we're going to talk about transitions and what you can do to maximize your rest or your pacing and transitioning between your equipment. Something you might want to look into is the workout standards on CrossFit.com. Sometimes they will have a safety standard so you're not too close to the rig or too close to a barbell. So that's going to be super important. Otherwise, keeping your equipment nice and tight and tidy will help with those transitions during your workout. Another thing we can do to help with our transitions is controlled rest. So whether that's you looking at your clock or counting your breaths during your transitions to force a good controlled rest that you can maintain, that's a good way to maximize transitions, but also making sure you're ready for the next movement. Something else that might help with your transitions is thinking about what your strengths and weaknesses are. For example, one of my strengths is a bar muscle up. So I might have a quicker transition into that movement because I have more confidence with it. But going into like a double under, for example, might be more of a weakness of mine. So I might take a couple of other extra breaths before I go into my set to try to have a better, larger set in my double unders. And when it comes to your equipment placement, something that might help, for example, we talked about double unders. Maybe instead of just throwing your rope to the ground, you can put it down nicely so that it's ready and untangled for your next set. In addition to pacing and transitions, like we've been talking about the last couple of days, is going to be maybe having someone help you with your transition timing. You might have some ideas of how much time you want to take between movements. You can have your judge or a close friend help keep you on track and time those things out so that your transitions are smooth and consistent. So going into your next workout before the open, maybe make a mental note of those transitions and the timing that it's taking you and see if you can keep that consistent. Let us know in the comments if you were able to see an improvement with transition times.